Hello, 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 everybody. This is Dr. Shaniva Early, your craft doctor, and I'm here with another haul video. I got this in from Heartfelt Creations, and I wanted to show you what it is. So it's the new kit for the month, and it's the clematis dies, haul, paper, everything. Okay, so I just got it in, so I wanted to kind of show you what is included in this. Seconds. Look, they sent me a thank you card. That's cute. Let's see. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. Let's bring it down. Bring you down some. Thank you so much. I like this. I know I have this for the paper collection. Thank you for your order and helping make the world a more beautiful place, one project at a time. Have fun crafting, the Heartfelt Creations team. That was really nice. I don't know. I used to get a card or a postcard or something when I order from them. So it's really nice. Okay, so this is it's not the I Want It All, but it is the I Want It All because this is the whole kit, as it were. I keep missing my deadline dates on some of these products, so I don't get it at the reduced rate because I have that membership. But I've seen this and I really wanted it, so I'm showing you what I got. So then we have the clematis die set, and it's 3 sizes and some leaves on here. And I did cut these out so I can kind of show you what it looks like and how easy it is to put this together. Okay, so I used the die to cut it out. Then we have the birdhouse trellis, birdhouse and trellis. These dies are pretty big. This is a 3x4, and this trellis is 3x4, and this one is 2x4, a 2x4, and then it has the birds. These are birds, and I like this because this 3x4 can go on a A2 card and fill up the whole card, and all you got to do is add a sentiment after you finish putting the trellis on with some flowers. Okay, this is the spray, and this is what you can use to make like an impromptu wreath. And this is the dye for that, so you can put this over the trellis or under the house or something. And I mix and match these with different sets, so you can use it in a lot of different ways. And what I love about these are the dies, but they have stamps to go with them, and the stamps are substantial. So this is the stamp set to make the wreath. And so you can connect both sides by turning this over. If you understand what I'm saying. Stamp this one, then put it this way and stamp this, and put a bow on it, and you have a wreath in 2 different sizes. So that is really, that's one reason why I really like these. And then this is a spray that can go on the side, up the top, on a house. I did get the Anna Griffin house dies, so I'm going to use that for it because I didn't get the die set, impression set, because it doesn't look as good to me without a stamped image. And I missed out on the wreath stickers until they come back or they come to her site, because I have a membership on her site also. Okay, so this is the actual stamp set. The 3 that I show, or 4 I showed you, is this one, and the leaves to go with it. I like that these are some different leaves than what we've seen, because those regular leaves, they sometimes get boring using the same leaves all the time. So I did stamp this out and that. Okay. Okay. Then this is the trellis stamp. And these stamp out really well. You can see a lot of good detail in them. And if you don't like to color them, stamp them on colored paper. So you don't have to do so much coloring. And or once you do this, make some flowers and put the flowers on there, and you only color the flowers. And I'll show you what I did to color the flowers in a minute. So that's a nice size for a card topper, because this is big enough to put right on an A2 size card, and voila. And this you can kind of stamp in a row to make it longer, to make the trellis longer to go across the card. I'm almost positive that they made it that way. I'll check it out and see. And then we have the flower shaping mold. I love the flower shaping molds mainly because it helps you not have to use so much of your own hand strength to get shaping. The one thing that they need to do when they do something like this, they do provide videos, but I think that it will be a good idea to give us some examples on showing us how to put these in right side up or upside down, in different ways. They give us one video, which is good, and then people like me do reviews, but I would really like to see the company do a few more on just how to put them in the mold and what to expect, that type of thing. They do good videos though, so I might even be mistaken and they really do that, but sometimes I just, like when I just did this one, I put it in upside down, but that could be just me, which is more than likely it is just me. Okay, let's see. And this is the paper pad. If nothing else, Heartfelt Creation always, never fails at giving us the most beautiful, vivid color paper. I have not been disappointed in all of the years I've been buying paper from Heartfelt. Never, ever, ever disappointed with just how vivid the colors are on their papers. So let's see what they look like. Look, it's just beautiful. It's a more of a muted down color, but it's really, really pretty. And look what I was saying about the lattice. See how it's going up? You should be able to do that with the stamp. Okay. So you get 2 of each sheet. Let me back you up some so you can see it better. Okay, because you get 2 of each of these. Okay. And then you get where you can take these and make it the card front and put whatever you want in those, which I really love those. Then you get whole sheets of paper where you can do mini albums or full pages. And this came from another set, this little house. Let me see. I have my Heartfelt right by me. Countryside Cottage. And if I'm not mistaken, that's that house. That's that house. So the other thing that I like about Heartfelt is that they kind of play off of one in another. So if you have the set, you can see it in another paper instead of not being able to be relatable. Everything matches. Like this gate is a die. I want to say it's like this. It's this, because you get both of them. It's a die, and so you see how you can continue on, and at the break pieces, if you don't stamp it correctly, I guess you want to say, you can hide it with flowers and it still look like it connects. But this is a die and a stamp, so for those bigger cards. Then you have all of the decoupage type pieces. The die will cut this out exactly. And see how I was saying that these can go together. All you got to do is turn that around and it'll match up. And these are all die cuts. Hello, him cousin. Beautiful trellis. See, like these are that trellis die. You should be able to match that. See, should be able to match that together and just make it one long trellis. Okay, here are the flowers, which are really pretty. This is like a 6x6 card front. Different card fronts. More card fronts. Really pretty. More backer papers you can use this for. And tags. And I have all of the tag things. So you buy the tag set, which I have somewhere over here, and it cuts these all out for you, so you don't have to worry about hand cutting them out. You just buy the tag set. Okay, so that's one side. And then this is the other side. These are all usually more plain, or what we use for background sheets and like that. But they're really pretty too. See that? A nice variety. This right here will be gorgeous at one of Anna Griffin's. The one that has the rooms. This would be great wallpaper. Usually for pages like this, I cut them like this, cut them so I can get that piece and that piece, and I use these for something else, backers and stuff. This is the first time I've ever seen a page like this, but this makes a good full page, as you can see. All you gotta do is put your picture right there, and you're done. I will cut this up because I don't do 12 by 12s unless I'm doing something with Anna specifically. I don't do 12 by 12 pages. Even the crop at home, the crop at home, yeah, I think that's what's called. The crop at home we just had was full size sheets. I did the pages, but I cut them down, and then now I can cut them up to what I want. So I didn't really cut them like they did. See, like this, you just cut across, and now you got one whole design, and that is really pretty for your whatever you're making. Okay, so that is the paper set. Okay, and I want to apologize also. I did a video on my new tape dispenser thing, and the sound went out, or it didn't work. And I'm really mad about that because it took me forever to figure out how to do that thing, and then the sound was not on there. So I was really upset about that because I don't like the fact that, you know, I put the video up and it worked, but then it didn't work, if that makes sense. The video showed what I was doing, but the sound messed up. And I just bought my new membership for the year because I wasn't going to, and then I did, and now it's not working. Okay, so these are the flowers. I cut them out with that die. And then I shaped them with the mold. I shaped them upside down, but I shaped them with the mold. And then I use my flower shaping mold, and I don't have the golf tool yet. I'm waiting for that to come in. If you want to buy the golf tool, thank you, VNA. She told us about a sale for Heartfelt at HSN. So Heartfelt is on HSN. Go over there and get your newest kit. The snow flake or snow whatever kit, and the golf tools are over there, so you can get them on FlexPay. And I would never add them with my actual I never would put my actual whatever you call it with my orders from Heartfelt. And so when I did the order last night and I missed the free shipping, I added my golf tools because they do make a big difference when you're doing this. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm building up my flower. And all I'm doing is punching through, because this is the mat you use when you're punching through to make your flowers. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just building my flower. Okay, and then I'll put a hole in this one. Okay, so what I'm doing is, if you can see, when I put my flower on here, you twist to get them to be in the right spots. Usually what I do is, which I will do once I put the stamen in, is I put a little dab of glue so they don't move around. But you spin them so they're you see how they're like staggered is the word I'm looking for. And they're not going to stay staggered until I put that stamen in there. Okay, and then what I do is I kind of twist. You see how I'm moving this? Just to kind of make my hole a little bit bigger. And then sometimes I even go in and add a little bit of extra room, because you're going to need that when you put that stamen in. Okay? So then I picked the stamen, which I guess I could put this part up because, you know, I don't need it anymore. This is their deluxe flower shaping kit before they start doing those flower shaping molds, but I still use it, as you can see. Okay, so I picked out some stamens, and I picked one of these, and so all you do is wrap that around there. I think that, oh wait, okay, and then you put these right in here, put these right in here, and oh, I forgot. No, I'm doing this wrong. I'm sorry. I'm doing this totally 100% wrong. What I have to do is I have to cut this. I'm doing this wrong. I have to cut this piece out and make it a loop and loop these in. Put them on just like this. And just like this. Loop them just like that, which is the reason why I made the hole a little bit bigger. So then now you could take this and you thread these through just like that, and then you pull that through just like that to make put the stamens in. See that? And then you glue these down. Pull them in, and then I twist. Okay. So I put glue in there. Excuse me. Most of the time I use my hot glue gun, but if you don't have your hot glue gun, just put a dab of glue in there. Oh. Making sure my hole is open. Okay, so you just put a dab of glue in there. Okay, and then you separate these. So I'm just taking the first and the second one, and I'm just twisting so that when it dries, it'll dry like that. See how it's staggered? And then I'll put a dab of glue right there. Dab of glue, you see it right there. And then I'll stagger this one. So they're all staggered like that. Okay, and then I like to bring out that bottom one so that you can see all of them. So I pull down that bottom leaf a little bit lower, depending on what I'm working on. Okay, just like that. And so now you have a flower. to put on your projects. And then this piece here is just another stamen, and I just keep it, and when I use it for another project. But this piece is what I use for my little hook. You can use beading wire or something like that if you want to. And then in order to make this flower look better or more appealing, what I do is, okay, really, you were just up here. Where are you? Here we go. What I do is I take a bit of glue, just a little bit. You don't want a lot, just a little bit. And you take your flower and you dab glue on your flower, right? You dab glue on your flower, and I take this, I have a tub of it. All I did was take the containers and pour it in a tub of glitter, and I dip it in the glitter. You see in all my hand and no glitter, but that's my glitter. So now I have a glittered flower, if you can see that. See, you have glitter all over your flower without getting glue everywhere. See that? And so it just adds a little something to your flower. And so I just wanted to make this so you can see that it doesn't have to be super fancy or anything. Heartfelt Creations flowers are gorgeous and very forgiving when you're making them. I'm just putting a little bit of more glue just so I can make sure that my flower has a lot of glitter. And this is why theirs look so beautiful, is because they have such they have glitter on them, and it makes it look really beautiful. And the way that you can keep your glitter on your flowers and it's not going everywhere is, let me show you. Go to the dollar store or something and buy you some, and I've shown this before, some cheap hairspray. And all you got to do, I'm going to take one of my towels, and all you do is just a little spray. Just a little bit of spray. And not only does now my glitter won't come off. You see how a little bit of glitter, only a little bit came off? Once you spray this, let it dry, and then your glitter will hold on your flowers. So you're not getting glitter everywhere. Okay? So that's just a little trick to help you keep you from getting glitter everywhere. And just sit them down to dry. And once they're dry, you can pop them on whatever card you have out there. So I made this card here, and I can just take this and add it onto my card base. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut that off. I'm going to add a little bit of glue in this area. And now I have an extra flower for my card. And it will look better as soon as it dries. So now I have a glitter flower for my card. and that might not, you know, it might not be the correct color or whatever. And I was just showing you where you can put it or how you can add it to something. But there you go. So you have a way to add just a little bit of something to an additional card or whatever. And it's the Heartfelt Creations. And you can build total complete cards with Heartfelt. So thank you so much for joining me. And I will see you in the next one.